Namaste and welcome to you all in this special session, Education Beyond the Classrooms, Inspiring Children Through Purposeful Community Involvement. It is an extension of a very interesting session that we have in our current program of Thailand. So actually we couldn't record that, so it is now we are recording the same. So let us see that the topic is education beyond the classrooms. It offers invaluable lessons through purposeful community involvement. And if you see that when we are bringing children very close to the local people, local children, local initiative, at that time, children use how to apply their classroom knowledge into collaboration, cooperation, teamwork, or problem solving. Through the service, they learn the importance of giving back to the society and make a positive impact on the life of others. So today we are discussing certain very interesting questions with our panel, and our panel is also a very interesting panel. So first, I'll introduce uh, the panel members. First panel member is Dr. Madhu Ved. She's a distinguished educationist, passionate leader, lifelong learner, and nationally recognized academic leader with over 30 years of dedicated service in the education sector. When you will meet her or when you will talk to her, you can learn many things as far as inspiration is concerned, as far as his intelligence is concerned, and his level of commitment is concerned. She has been honored with many awards, many awards. And the one only I'm mentioning only one, that is the Shiksha Ratan Award from CET, and one is the Super Achiever Award in Bangkok and Life Achievement Award also. So, friends, let us welcome the synergist, passionate healer, and national education leader, Dr. Madhu Ved. Our second panelist is the Neetu Singh, uh, and a very experienced principal and academic leader with over 25 years of experience in school education, administration, and leadership. Currently, she is serving as a principal of Allen's Public School and Sainik School, Chhattisgarh. But I like her energy, enthusiasm, disciplined approach, value-based approach, and always uh, talking about how to empower teachers through the structured planning, training, etc. So she has done many uh, jobs like in CBSE. Maybe it can be the strengthening of the academic system. Maybe it can be the teacher mentoring, teacher training, NCF related things, holistic progress report. So many things. Whatever the CBS is doing, she is incorporating all of them, and she's also inspiring others. And her leadership style is uh, can be defined with a very strong communication, clarity in the process, student-centric approach, and very energetic. So let us start with welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
My first question is from Dr. Madhuvir. Uh, as she is a highly experienced mentor, so I'd like to ask her that whenever we are talking about the education and education beyond the classroom, what exactly the meaning of that in the context of today's world? Ma'am, please.
Good evening, sir,
Good evening,
and
ma'am.
my fellow panelists and the members who joined us, and the society and the community. Sir, I will say time is changing. Time is totally changed. If I describe it in Hindi, if I say like साथी हाथ बढ़ाना एक अकेला थक जाएगा जीवन हाथ बढ़ाना साथी हाथ बढ़ाना. This is the time now, sir. We are completely changed. Actually, not we. The situations are changing. After pandemic, the things we realized, and now we are realizing, schools are no more isolated islands. They are vibrant community resources. And the community in my time or olden times, it used to consider then children are going to community for a walk, for a rally, and it used to be thought that it is extra time. And parents never cooperated for that. It was a kind of rally, it was a kind of social awareness that time. But now we realize that school is a center of knowledge. Theoretical knowledge is needed for everybody. So for that we need schools. And for experiences, for experiential learning, we need community. I would put forward with an example. For example, like I think if I am very good in conserving environment, and in the class, teacher is teaching conservation of environment. And when the child comes out of the school and he finds the nala or drainage is full of plastic wastage, then the question comes, the child is unable to relate with it, that how to resolve this problem and how could he contribute in conserving environment. Because in the classroom, theoretically, he knows this is pollution. He also knows that water is dirty. He also knows that some of the things, some of the factors are responsible for that. But actually, he is unable to contribute anything, being small child or being the boundaries, school boundaries. This is 6 hour school. Parents don't allow the children or the school authorities to take them out without their permission. So that way, community has a big role to play. So the child is whatever is learning at school, he is practically doing and observing the things at society, at community. When the person comes, when the plumber comes, or when any other professional comes, then he sees that how he helps in building the society and how is helping him, the society, for these things. And he is a part of that. He's a part of problem solving rather. He is like NEP 2020 is clearly indicating Vidya model. Vidya model is not, we are sitting like in my time, my classroom was there. We were, I think there were 45 to 50 students in my class, and only 4 5, those who were considered brilliant students, they raised their hand and teacher was very happy on their responses. And we teacher used to label us with brilliant children or weak children. But now with the community, actually the child develops the skills they are needed for life skills and they are 21st century skills. Thank you, sir.
Very good. Very well explained, ma'am. You have told something about the community and about the school. So I'd like to ask Madam Neetu Singh that what could be a community school model that look like in the next decade?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your question. Very nice question, sir. Sir, in the next decade, I believe school will evolve into true community. Learning ecosystem. A community school will not only focus on academics, but will become a hub of learning where all the local organization, educators, and all the stakeholders, students will collaborate for holistic development. Students will learn not only for the textbook or from the textbook, but also from the real life community challenges, such as environmental issues. The school will become a center of shared responsibility, what I feel, where education extends beyond the classroom and prepares students beyond the classroom. Because we are talking about holistic development. So, here we have to see all the areas of students where we have to develop and how to develop. We need to come out from the books as well, because students should understand the empathy. What is the value education basically? Because what I feel, that education should not only limit in textbook. We are making a good human being, the students full of confidence, who can speak anywhere, who will not hesitate expressing her or his views. So it is very important, and I'm sure now everybody is working together, and this community, we are what we are looking for. Definitely, it will be. I mean, our dream will come true. So we are looking for that, and all together we will make it true, sir. Thank
Madam,
you,
you have just told about the textbooks.
sir.
So, recently, the few textbooks were in the controversy, and
Sir.
you know the Supreme Court has taken suo motu decision to delete certain chapters. So,
Yes,
what
sir.
is your opinion about this controversy in the textbook? How do you feel that such controversy should happen, or what impact will have on the morale of the teachers, writers, and children? Because we are a democracy, and we used to talk a lot about uh, freedom of expression. So, in your view, what will be the impression of such a decision which is given by the court uh, on the mental condition of the teachers who are teaching this particular subject?
Yes, sir. It was a controversial matter. I agree.
No,
I
no, I
think.
don't want a controversial answer. I simply want that as a teacher, how do you feel that?
It's very, sir, it's very important to know. Sir, did you ask me?
Yes, it is for you.
Okay. Yeah.
Supplementary question.
Yeah, sir, I agree, totally agree. But what I feel, I think some of the things, like sometimes people they misuse it, or at this stage, I think whatever the decision has been taken, that is taken very wisely, because it's too early to understand and take an action. What I feel, if you'll ask me, because probably student will start asking a lot of question, and sometimes teachers also get confused answering it. So if anything goes wrong in the class as well, they will correlate it, and they will throwing the question to the teacher. So probably that will become a problem for the teacher as well to respond. So I think, as per their age, definitely they should know the rules or right, whatever was given there. So probably that is the reason they deleted it, sir.
Thank you. Very
Thank you.
nicely you have explained it.
Thank you, sir.
Now we have our next leader, Madam Dr. Veena Agarwal. So welcome,
Good
ma'am,
evening, ma'am.
Dr.
Yes,
Good
good
Agarwal.
evening.
afternoon.
Dr. Agarwal is having more than 3 decades of experience in the field of education, a journey from a teacher to the principal,
Yeah.
and now she is the director of
Mhm.
2
Yes.
reputed public schools. And the interesting thing is that while most of us used to excel very well in the teaching fields, in the administration field, she is an all-rounder throughout her career. It is very interesting. I was looking to her portfolio. She was the best athlete, best shooter. Uh, I mean, she was having a record in the high jump, and I
All round
mean,
best friend.
all-round best
Shooter.
student, also excelling in all academic,
Yes.
sports, CCA. So it is something that is, I mean, very difficult to achieve, and she is maintaining that profile still. Uh, Although she has
Thank you, sir.
not mentioned
Thank
any
you.
awards, but I can understand that 2, 3 awards she has got recently. Uh, but the one thing that I have seen her when during the interaction is that she is a very uh, silent observer, and feel that this silence is as an instrument in the transformation of education.
Thank you so much. It's
So
yeah,
you are welcome, ma'am.
thank you.
Just now we were discussing about education beyond the classroom, and uh, we have the question from the Madhu Vaid and Madam Neetu Singh, and the questions were related to this. And for you is the question is about the community development. Uh, I have asked the question from Madam Neetu Singh about the community school model, that how it look like in the next decade. And one supplementary question I asked about about the NCRT
Thanks.
textbook
Yes, sir.
that you might have listened.
G.
For you, my question is that how this involvement of community complement traditional academic learning. You because you have seen, I mean, three
30, 3
generation you have
decades.
seen,
Yes, sir.
more
Yeah.
than 3 generation.
Yes.
You have seen that the traditional, when you have started, you were teaching according to traditional learning,
Mhm.
and now it is entirely different one.
Entirely
So,
different. Yes.
so I mean, you can better explain that how the community involvement complement the traditional academic learning.
Yes, sir. Community involvement complement traditional जो academic learning है. If we move beyond the classrooms, if we connect the classroom knowledge to the in real life experiences, that will enhance the lesson and create the interest of the students. If we confine the students within the four walls of the classrooms, they cannot get the day-to-day life experiences and knowledge of that. If we talk about the textbooks, when we started our career, that was only the mode of teaching the students textbooks. That can provide concepts, no doubt. But by communicating or connecting with the community, students can apply these concepts in real life situations. So then it enhance the again the knowledge of the students, and they can interact with community members. If they go beyond the classes, they will connect the community members, and it will improve their communicating skills, leadership qualities, team spirit, and problem solving abilities. And these all qualities, textbooks alone cannot develop such skills. So students should participate and go beyond the classrooms, and they should initiate like cleanliness awareness, health camps, and campaigns, surveys, etc. So they can develop their civic sense, and they can become a very good responsible citizens. Moreover, we can say if we want it, if the good education happens, both should go hand in hand, community and the schools with the collaborations. It is a shared responsibility of community and schools, not a solitary effort. If we want some change, we should only one voice cannot change these, bring the change in the community. Rather, the so many voices can change it.
Well said.
That's very
Beautiful.
good. Very good.
Very good.
Now, Madhu Ved, ma'am, one incident I'd like to share with you, and then I'll come to the question. I mean, 3, 4 days back, when I was sitting with one of my friends who was the principal of a Sanskrit Vidyalaya, Sanskrit Mahavidyalaya, a lady came with her daughter who was, just to pass class 5. And she was asking me that, sir, give us some 4, 5 schools of Delhi where I can put my child. These schools should be wonderful as far as the values are concerned. So I have given her 4, 5 names that these are the wonderful schools. To my utter surprise, she has said, sir, these schools are of no use. I have already visited these schools. And the one thing that she has said was struck to me. I don't know whether, it is prevalent in all the schools or not. She has said, sir, I have seen the children, that the children are calling each other, they are abusing each other, and they are calling, oi, 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 idara, oi, idara.
Yes,
So,
it
this
is
type
there.
of language.
Hmm.
So she was telling that I don't want to put my child in such a school where the
Where they
children
are
don't know
using such type of languages.
how to talk with their friends. So this is a very interesting event that
It
has
comes from the
changed
community sometimes. It comes from the community sometimes.
my perception. So my question to Dr. Madhu with you is that how can the school play in creating certain
Good qualities.
structural opportunities for students to engage with the community so that they should know that what type of community they are working, what type of field is there for them to work, and what we should know, what we should do, and what we should not do.
Sir, it's a very painful situation you have mentioned. And really, sir,
It is the problem of prevailing everywhere.
It was
yes,
painful for me also.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Here, the question, I feel sometimes really disturbed and disappointed that our parents, they're not aware. And for 6 hours, children are with us in the school, and rest of the time, they are with the parents, they are with the community.
Exactly.
So the thing is, the parents' behavior, when parents watch TV and they watch useless serials, they tell their children to study and they close the door and they tell them to study in another room. And children, they what they are observing. Sometimes I myself have noted the father is a drunkard man and he abuses his wife in front of the children. So the situation and the scenario is Indian perspective of marriages. Sometimes there are mismatched marriages, and the product are children who are sufferers. Above all, sir, the question is parents, they think that school will reform the child and they choose the best school, like you have mentioned. They go to different school. They such in Delhi scenario is so bad. Sometimes they donate even amount of 5 lakhs and 6 lakhs just to choose a very good reputed school. So, what is the definition of reputation here? Reputation doesn't mean, sir, the big building, AC buses, AC rooms, and 5-star picnics, abroad trips. It doesn't mean all that. We need to focus on the वैल्यूज संस्कार सर मैं कहती हूँ कि अगर मैं कहूँ तो शिक्षा का दूसरा नाम संस्कार है इफ द चाइल्ड इज 98% यूनिवर्सिटी टॉपर and if he is unable to get admission in IIT and the child commits suicide, so again it is fault of all of us,
Sure.
our society, parents, community. When I go somewhere, my own circle, my own friends, they ask me, ma'am, आपकी बेटी के कितने नंबर आए? If I say my daughter got 40%, so the other person, the listener, the relatives, they make fun of me.
Hmm.
Where is the child, sir, in these situations? So parents, they go for demonstration. Children, they also felt bad. And the result is schools are also confused, sir. And I don't know whether I should point out here or not. But as an educationist, I feel when we go to Finland and we watch their system, observe their system, their pros and cons, and we try to copy and paste here in our education system where we are 140 crores plus. So how can, and where we have poverty things also, parents are also falling, many of them are in EWS category. How can we cut and paste? And we can provide the degrees, but not the values. The question you have sent, and the parents have concern for these, the language, the values, the behavior, and the only accumulation of degrees. Don't make them anywhere successful in the life. In my competition, sir, when I was selected for the post of principalship, there were so many PhD candidates. That time I was not mature enough, and I thought that there is no chance of my selection there. Fortunately, they were selected, and I also got selected. But I realized later on, after 3 years, they had to be in different scenario. They were either demoted or they changed the school. They were unable to settle there. So here comes the role of emotional intelligence, spiritual quotient. So that we are not catering to in our schools, sir. And here the question of parents is, you choose any school, depends on them how they build up their child, what kind of upbringing they are giving to their children. Schools are almost same, hardly a difference of 1% or 2%. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. This is my perspective.
This is very good. Neetu Singh, ma'am, Dr. Madhuved has said about the parents' involvement, and your questions related with that only. In continuation of that, how do we evaluate the impact of community development, community involvement in students' character development and academic growth?
Sir, thank you. Sir, I totally agree with Madhu ma'am, what she said. The impact of community involvement should be evaluated through both academic and character development. Character development, like I said, empathy, empathetical
Yes.
thinking, then leadership quality, teamwork, as ma'am said, social responsibility, where students begin to show their greater confidence, responsibility, and sense of purpose of life. Sir, I'll just put up one example. A ma'am said that it is very, very important to develop leadership quality. And out of the textbook, whatever the activities we are doing, the student should understand why we are doing. So one example I'll put up initially, just in Sainik school, there's a project that is called Shramdan. So my all cadets and along with me, we visited to the to nearby village, because village people, they have not seen the Sainik school student with the uniform. So that was an opportunity for the students also to understand the village area, and village area में जाके श्रमदान करना, that is really an opportunity for the students and equal opportunity for the village also, where both the stakeholders, they are understanding to each other. Here students also and parents also, because some of the students, they come to Allen's public school but they are not in Sainik school. तो उनके लिए भी समझना बहुत जरूरी था. प्लस श्रमदान का मतलब क्या होता है? They clean all the areas, cleanness, then leadership quality may we organized, and I had invited an officer who gave a nice lecture, and he took the workshop kind of thing for the students, where the students, they understand the value of uniform. So that is very, very important. They are wearing uniform, but they did not, and they are not understanding why we are wearing it. There, that spirit is very, very important to bring among the student, where the all the officers, he said, "पहने हो तो जोश क्या है?" How is the Josh? Everybody said, but I saw my students' Josh that day when he said, the more you will sweat, less you will bleed. So that is very important. Jitna pasina bahoge, khoon kam niklega, because they are Sainik. They are preparing, we are preparing Sainik student. So that kind of sense, since beginning, we have to develop, and it is very, very important. It is not, it may, I'm just giving an example of Sainik school, but it is applicable for all the students, where it is normal school, day boarding school, boarding school, but we need to make a strategy to make them understand. Like ma'am said, making a good human being, this is very important. The student should understand the value. Uniform पहनने तो value क्या है, आए हैं तो value क्या है, why we are cleaning, what the sense we are developing among people. So I really like all the villagers, they applause, huge round of applause for my students, and they really feel proud. And that they understood that they're little different from others. So such kind of, I mean, spirit needs to be, what to say, ekdam generate karna, where students should understand. And plus, yes, I agree, parents should also be cooperative to the school, because it is not only necessary that they are learning from school or they are learning from home. Probably they are learning what they are watching. So mobile is another culprit. The child should be monitored regularly by the parents also, what they are watching, because such kind of words, if the parents come with a complaint that child is abusing, but they are decent parent, such kind of environment is not at home, the environment is not in the school as well, so where how this child is learning, so this is very,
Learning.
very important to check.
Sure.
So this is what I feel, sir, that this is all together is a community work where all the stakeholders should collaborate for one mission, sir. Thank you.
You have touched the core of my heart, actually,
Thank you,
because
sir.
I have worked
Even
as a
our heart also, sir.
because I have
Collectively.
worked as a NCC officer for a
Collectively.
long time.
Neetu ma'am has taken away my heart, sir.
I was NCC officer for a long time, and then I have worked as a scout commissioner. I mean, for some 30, 35 years, I was a scout commissioner. So I can understand that what is the meaning of uniform. And second thing, what you have said, I fully agree with that. Swami Vivekananda has said, the harder the youth, the easier the age.
Life.
Yes.
The simple meaning of this is that I used to tell my students that either to work hard today and relax throughout your life, or
Sir.
relax today and work throughout your life.
Throughout
Yes.
it.
So what you have said, I
Very
fully
true.
agree with that.
Very true.
And very, very nicely you have briefed us. So now I'm coming to Dr. Agarwal. And for Dr. Agarwal, my question is that uh, although not from today, I mean, earlier also when we were the teacher, we always complain that we are overloaded. So many things we are doing. And today, if you talk as a principal, you talk to the teacher, they say, sir, we are overburdened. We are so many things to do. Non-academic thing we are doing, academic thing we are doing. We are also making the report card, falana, falana, blah, blah.
Yes,
All the
yes.
things we are saying.
Yes.
So my question is that in this changing scenario, when we talk to the teachers, that you integrate your community-based experience
Without.
into the curriculum, and that too without increasing workload.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
how the teachers can do that? They can integrate it in
Yes.
their curriculum and without increasing any work.
Yes, sir, it is very true. Teachers used to complain all the time ki, what to do. We are doing this, we are doing that. How many things we can do? Sometimes we can say ki make the 24 hours into 48 hours. How? With the time management and planning. If it doesn't mean ki if we are integrating community based experiences, it increases the workload. No, it enriches the lesson more and more interesting it they make, and it creates the students interest in this if we communicate with the community. uh, Teachers role is go hand in hand. If we go interact with the community, they should align the existing lessons with the without adding new activities. They should align these experiences with community based direct जो current topics हैं उनके साथ उनको align करें, so that they will be easy to explain the that lessons properly, and understanding will be more. And while if we go for environmental sciences, then students must conduct a neighborhood survey that will give better impact. They can gain the knowledge of that problem, and they can rectify, even they can give the better solutions. Or it should be, the learning should be project based. By replacing some traditional assignments with community based projects, that will give better impact on that, and that will you cannot say they will increase the workload. If we teaching a lesson on history lesson on heritage, so students should include interviewing elders on local heritage, और इंस्टेड ऑफ राइटिंग थियोरेटिकल एसेस कि वो इतना बड़ा ऐसे लिखें, और उसकी बजाय अगर वो उन्होंने इंटरव्यू किया है तो दे कैन अंडरस्टैंड बेटर वे, और दे कैन राइट इन मोर देन दैट, कि अगर हम थियोरेटिकल पढ़ते हैं और प्रैक्टिकल इज मोर इफेक्टफुल. यूज लोकल जो रिसोर्सेज है एज अ टीचिंग टूल्स. Like school can invite community members, experts from the different fields, parents, and local government bodies to interact. Short interaction can be there, like offline and online, either of two. Or this will spare the preparation time and enrich the lesson. On the other hand, students should lead initiatives as well. They should they should take the ownership of the surveys, campaigns, and health camps, like that. On this, teachers are to only observe them and to guide them, not to control the event. After all these, we have to assess the student. After all, in the end of the year, we have to assess the student. Instead of conducting more and more exams, they should assess the student by their presentations, by their discussions, by debates, and something else like that, on the basis of the community experiences. It doesn't mean, जैसे आपने कहा कि टीचर कहती है कि वर्कलोड ज्यादा हो जाता है. It doesn't mean कि adding more and more in the plate of the teacher. It means changing the recipe of learning that can become more real and relevant. In my perspective, it is not a adding of workload of the teacher and the students as well. If we align with the existing lessons with the community-based experiences.
I'm very happy to see that you have said that 24 hours as 48 hours.
Yes, sir.
So that is
I
Sir.
usually give the example of Modi ji. He's doing so many works in a day. Here he's going for the meeting. There is, so we can also do like that.
Also, sir, Ambani ji.
Ambani
ji, Adani ji, they are also human beings like us.
Like
and they are multi-millionaires, sir. So where are the gaps? Definitely in the skills. Everybody is graduate.
Sometimes small steps of today can become big achievements of tomorrow.
Big milestones for tomorrow.
Big milestone for next generation. We can set the milestones as well.
So now the totally paradigm shift is needed actually, sir. We can't go with the dharre wala school.
That if you see all successful persons, it can be Tata, Amani, Andani, and anything,
Yes, sir.
anyone.
Even you also, sir. We look at you also.
Thank you.
For us, you are an
Sir,
inspiration,
आज
So-
sir.
congratulations बोला सबने वर्ल्ड कप के लिए.
Ji, sir. Sir, see your efforts, sir. You
So
have
that-
planned this meeting and we
to
look
make
Thank you.
it
forward to
possible
you.
Thank
that
you,
we are
madam.
Right, Neetu
gathered
ma'am?
together.
Veena ma'am?
We are
Yes,
on the,
agree.
Yes.
Thank you.
yeah.
So they
Yes,
they all sleep for a very less time, because
Ji.
sleep is very necessary for rejuvenation of our health, our
Yeah.
energy.
बिल्कुल.
So that's why sleep is must. But as far as duration is concerned, it should be of less duration with intense sleep, and that is
Right,
only
sir.
possible.
Actually,
Right, sir.
As all know,
excess of everything is extremely bad.
yoga nidra is very good.
But
Mhm.
appropriate time and appropriate duration.
Sir, actually, what I feel is our marks system, grading, don't have any value in present time except getting a job. No doubt we get a
I
job through these things, but after clearing the entrance and once we are appointed somewhere, but we can't be sustainable in that particular job.
I
We have to
fully
leave, sir, because we lack skills somewhere.
I fully agree. If you see our syllabus, the problem is that whatever curriculum we have, most
One
of
has
the
to
things,
complete the
most of
syllabi.
the
That's
things
it. One has to complete the syllabi.
we
That is
have
the thing.
never used in
Sir,
our life.
here give me 1 minute only. Veena ma'am has touched my pulse for that. When I joined English teacher as TGT English, sir.
Yeah.
So active passive, I was to give, I had to complete syllabus that time. I
Mhm.
didn't know any other skill except completing the syllabus. I was given that target.
This,
So
this,
my
this,
fellow
this.
colleague, I started the topic and my fellow colleague said, I completed it. I said, how you completed active passive in 2 days? She said, ma'am, you don't know. You have to complete the syllabus. Otherwise, you will be issued a memo by the principal that you have not completed the
Completed the
syllabus.
syllabi.
Sir,
And
till now,
some
I
students
don't
will go to the
understand.
office and complain regarding you कि she has not completed our
Yes, sir,
syllabus.
till now,
How
I
we can
don't
go
know
for
what is the
exams?
completion of syllabus.
How can we go for exams?
So anyhow, very good, very nice discussion. So Dr. Ved, a very interesting thing that just now we were discussing about the community participation. So if you see the basic framework, basic values or basic skills rather, the correct term is skills. So in what way the community participation build empathy, leadership, and social responsibility among children?
Ji.
Three things are there. One is empathy, second is leadership, and third
Ji,
is
sir.
social responsibility
Ji,
in
sir.
children.
Sir, as we earlier discussing about that schools should not be isolated from the community. Now CBSE is also coming forward. Others boards are also coming forward. Boards also realizing the importance of community because grading system is failing. Marks are failing. And when we are talking of globing trends, when we are talking of entrances and clearing examination of foreign universities, then we need to think of community services. And what community service actually is, that is to build our resume for the job. That is what SDG goal mentions here. The thing is, sir, leadership. For example, I'll put forward my views with this example. In my campus where I live, we started with community project and collaboration with 4 schools nearby my area. We organized Holi festival a week before. So we collected and we communicated with the school. We invited schools also, and they invited us also from the campus. So we played Holi with them, and all student council, they prepared everything. One was the treasurer also, one was the organizer also, that treasurer we normally say, and one is to create all the rules and norms for that holy festival. And in that science also, like NEP say, multidisciplinary approach. And for that, like there is flexibility, adaptability. Science chapter is there in Holy Festival. How? the children, they got to know what are the chemicals used for making holy colors. And they went for herbal colors. And why we played holy with the flowers. So again, there was one, and children came out, sir, with these things that these flowers have worms in that. And they said we should not play holy even with the worms. I said, why? They said, because they have worms and there is itching in our hair when we play with them. And why should we pluck flowers? So that is here, sir, sensitization of students community for the environment that we are teaching in the classroom in science class only. So one is financial literacy, another is language skills that the children are learning through happiness. What is
Administration.
happiness? What is
Administration.
Yes, ma'am. What is happiness curriculum?
Mhm.
In our Delhi state, some of the schools are coming with a curriculum and they are judging sir values in the examination for 5 marks. So these they make us so funny things, sir. We become a laughing stock in the community.
Yes,
So
yes.
what actually is needed, sir? These are social responsibility along with empathy and leadership that I feel is very much important. If we are buying the vegetables from the vendors, green market, vegetable market, and the result is there is so much of mess after the market, like Monday market, Wednesday market. After the market, if you just take it out, and we deputed some of the students there and some of the community RWA, normally we call it, sir. This is welfare association. So welfare is our students, schools, they communicate with the welfare. They come in the communities, we go there. And temple is a place where these all things are happening. That is mental well-being. In the schools, we are talking of spiritual quotient. But we are not, there are no yardsticks to measure how the child's level is of spiritual quotient. उसने हनुमान चालीसा याद कर लिया या उसने संस्कृत के श्लोक याद कर, it doesn't mean that he is spiritual or emotionally stable or he is spiritually brilliant. We can't say like that, sir. We need to work. We need to go for experiences, sir. That school is unable to afford that time. So for that, we need community. And community means senior citizens, parents, and the people around. And so many people, like Veena ma'am has just mentioned, we can invite community in our schools for the like plumber, doctors, engineers, digital literacy. We invite them so that parents can't object that children are being taken outside without their permission. At the same time, we can go for the some kind of like I remember, sir, a few days back there was a program in our community that was one lady senior citizen. She sang the song. Bichak dana dane upar dana, ichak dana. That song, sir, and students clapped. And the lady, she was invited in our school. She sang the same school, and 7, 8 other ladies, senior citizens, they also joined her. So with this song, so we collaborated, our students, staff collaborated with the old traditions in the new global education. So that is what needed is, that is जज्बा सर जिसको हम कहते हैं ना, जज्बा आग लगनी चाहिए मेरे बीच में नहीं तो तुम्हारे में, कहीं ना कहीं वो जज्बा होना चाहिए, आगे बढ़ो बस. Thank you, sir.
That's very good. This is very interesting. Actually, 20, I think 20, 25 years back, when I was principal in Kendra Vidyalaya JNU campus. So at that time, I was invited in one school, Jamia Millia Salamia School, that is up to 12th class. And in that school, I have seen a very unique experiment. And the experiment was during this interval, the children of a particular class were assigned the market period. I said, what is it, market period? क्या वो सर खोंचे लगाते हैं, खोंचा लगाते हैं. So I seen that the whole class was busy in that putting that stalls on a particular place. And in the next time there was a interval and all the children were coming there and they were purchasing things from those, and the children were calculating all this and doing all these things. And after that, they used to collect and they used to say that how much profit they have taken, and the profit was deposited in their saving bank account. So that was a very nice exercise. And I have also seen that children were very honest. And the one thing that is very interesting is that everybody, maybe child, maybe teacher, maybe guest, everybody has to pay honestly that this is, I have taken this plate, how much? 10 rupees, 10 rupees you can take. And when I was teacher, there was one principal, my principal. So that was, I think, second day of my school. Uh, if you remember, there was one work experience period was there,
SUPW, sir.
SUPW at that time.
Yes,
So
yes.
in
Special
that,
useful productivity.
in that,
We
the
used to invite.
children used to say some useful periods are wasted, and we used. So
That's more
I
interesting
mean,
period for the students.
in that school,
They enjoy.
in that
They
school,
enjoy.
They enjoy it, yes.
during interval, in the SUPW period, they used to prepare some food items like pakoda or
We
chole or
also
like this.
used to conduct the like
Huh.
activities without fire. Without fire, they create
Okay.
like
Wireless cooking.
They used
no
to do
without
fired
fire मतलब
cooking.
vegetable sandwich बनाए या कुछ और
हाँ.
चीजें without fire
So
for the
that
safety of
at
the
that
students.
time, it's very old, so 45 years back. बहुत पुरानी बात है. तो उस समय वो बच्चे लेके आते थे हर टीचर के पास, and the principal has said that if the child is coming to you, you have to purchase whether you need it or not need it. कोई
To
मतलब
encourage
नहीं.
the child.
To
हाँ.
motivate it.
You have to give
But
whatever he's asking, and then say very good, you have done wonderful job. So I was thinking that यार ये अजीब जबरदस्ती है. भी दूसरा दिन था मुझे, तो मैं सोचा यार अजीब जबरदस्ती है. दो आदमी आ गए, 5-5 रुपए लेके 10 रुपए, तो मैं खाऊंगा क्या? But later on, I have
we realize
one thing in my, I mean, conscious that this is a very good exercise.
exactly.
It is a very good, and so many values are inculcated among the children and also in the teachers also. So anyhow, the next thing is to coming to, I think Neetu Singh, Madam Neetu Singh, it is your turn. If I'm
Ma'am is
right.
blushing. Ma'am is blushing. It means it's her turn now.
Okay. So you have seen that, I mean, the children are participating in so many things. We are also seeing that children used to participate. But your question is just just reverse of that. How can we empower students to become initiators and not just participant in the community project? Neetu Singh madam, सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है. You are mute.
Thank you, sir. Am I audible now?
Yes.
Yes.
Very
Good.
much.
Sir, already you answered my question in your example. However, I would like to reply. So, to empower students as initiators, school must create culture of trust, voice, and ownership of students. The students should be encouraged to identify issue in their community and design such kind of project to address them. When the students feel this, what I feel, their ideas, if ideas are valued and their actions create real impact, then they naturally transition from being participants to youth leader and change maker of the system. As you said, almost all the tradition teaching methodology we are now using, that is all 40 years back. Now we are bringing it back in the classroom, and we are just transferring where the students should are getting the responsibility. What's happening, sir, as what I feel, we have pampered so much our student, our children, parents, nowadays parents इतना ज्यादा पैम्पर है कि वो बच्चों को I mean, nobody can touch, nobody can say anything. Agree, totally agree. Physical punishment should be banned. I agree. But some of the things what I feel, the child start taking the advantage of the parents love and affection, I must say. उसका impact होता है कि classroom में होता है. The students become, and the students nowadays, they are dominating the classroom. They are dominating the teacher nowadays because they know all the rules and all the policies. Probably the parents, they are fitting or what, I don't know. But this is what we are facing, sir. So it is very, very important to, discuss with the parent such issues and such kind of, uh, issues can be, such kind of environment can be created in the classroom where the student should take the responsibility whether he's doing wrong or right. Let him to do that
Right.
work. So
Yes.
that is very, very important to develop the confidence. If he is doing wrong, then also okay. If he's doing right, absolutely okay. But if we will not involve students, then I don't think what we are dreaming would be easy to get, easy to reach. So that is very, very important. All together, we have to create such kind of environment, and it is not only inside the school, sir. What I feel, all the school should work together. Inter-school competition nowadays, most of the school they compete to each other for their facility or ranking or whatever. But what I feel, if we'll start working in positive manner, working together, 5 to 10 school, sir, I bet on you. I bet on, I bet all the schools that students will do miracle. This is my feeling, because somewhere, sir, we are also doing something wrong, or here everybody have to work together with a positive mindset. So
Yes.
such kind of culture what we are feeling to create, we are not able to do it. So here we are, जो हमारा मकसद है, यहाँ से थोड़ा हम पीछे हो जाते हैं. So it is very, very important, sir, to create such kind of environment. And yes, students should realize that yes, he or she is super. That confidence, they whatever they are doing, it should be valued by each and everybody. So I think this is only the way where students can initiate and empower to work and create such kind of culture, sir. Thank you so much.
That's very good. I'd like to elaborate it in the example that you have given earlier, Shramdan.
Sir,
So
yes.
how you can relate your example of Shramdan with this?
Yes, very true, sir. Yes, Shramdan, it is very, here I develop their leadership quality. Here student understand the value of their uniform. Here student understood that yes, they are very important. They value their parent. We are studying in such a nice school, and see these poor students, they were not having proper uniform as well. So here they're comparing themselves, they're comparing to each other, and then they're valuing their parents. So here we are developing the respect of parents. तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स कितना तुम्हारे लिए कितने अच्छे स्कूल में हो. See their parents, they are not having a sufficient money to spend in this school. That's the reason they are here. So they start valuing. They we donated a stationery item. There they feel ki, ma'am, 1 or 2 students, they came to me and they said ki, ma'am, in future also we will be contributing and we would love to distribute, ma'am. So such kind of sensitization is very, very important. So it is such kind of program should organize, because nowadays what is missing, all are self-centered, sir. So this is important to inculcate such kind of activities where the students should
Abilities.
understand about other emotion also. They should start valuing other people. They should start respecting others also. This is only the way where we can change our complete system, environment, and positivity, what we are looking for. Thanks.
That's very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. Agrawal, Dr. Veena Agrawal,
Ji.
we are talking about the government bodies, we are talking about the community, we are talking about the NGO. And if you see that, if you call them, they take our children also. But again, it is a very difficult task to collaborate with local NGO, government bodies, or community leaders to create the meaningful engagement. And it has been seen that whenever they need, कोई पॉलिटिकल लीडर आ रहा हो तो भीड़ बढ़ाने के लिए भेज दो, कोई पौधा लग रहा हो तो उनको फोटो खिंचवाने के लिए भेज दो. I mean, for this, they need our children. So my question is that how can school collaborate with the local NGO, government bodies, or community leaders to create meaningful engagement rather than just for participation?
Yes, sir. I will continue Neetu Mam's verdict. She said कि जैसे अभी श्रमदान की बात आपने की, तो ऐसा ही एक बार क्या हुआ कि हमारे स्कूल में students were used to coming late and without sometimes incomplete uniform. I started they have to take 3-4 rounds as they came late. So students starting coming more and more, they are coming late. What happened? One day they were 10, next day 20, and more and more they were adding. What is happening? They are coming late because they will have rounds in the ground. Next day I started you have to clean the ground. So one parents came to me you have spoiled the hands of the students और इनके nails में मिट्टी भर गया. मैंने कहा why don't you trim the nails? तो मतलब उस चीज के लिए भी शिकायत हो जाती है. जैसे आपने कहा पौधा लगाने के लिए आ जाए, वो भी आती है हमारे पास शिकायत कि मैम पढ़ाई तो नहीं होती है, ये सब काम जरूर हो जाते हैं, ये होंगे ही होंगे. बट वी कैन मेक इट मीनिंगफुल when we go beyond the classrooms and from one time event, or we should set the goals of the society on which we have to focus when we are going to communicate with the community members. Like schools should identify the areas of need, like cleanliness awareness, health awareness, environment studies, digital literacy, and skill development, and interaction with the local leaders who are working in the same domains, and government departments like Ministry of Health, Family Welfare, and in spite of all this, local bodies who are understanding the grassroots realities, कि उन सब से हमें बात करनी है और एक हमारे फिक्स गोल्स हों जिस पे हम बात कर सकें, so that we cannot waste the time. It will save the preparation time and enrich the lesson as well. और कहते हैं कि if we align means when objectives align partnership, it becomes purposeful than symbolic. ये सिर्फ हमारे लिए कि ये नहीं कि हम symbolic से कर रहा है, it will become purposeful and impactful for the students. If we want some changes, if we want new education, if a good education happens when community and schools go hand in hand, it is a shared responsibility. As I earlier said, it is not a solitary effort. We should work hand in hand, or with the collaboration of the community, so many problems we can solve. Students, if communicate with them, they can understand the reality of the problem. If we say environmental pollution, how it polluting the environment, and what can be the remedies for this type of, they will be the judge of that also. They will, if they deliver the lecture or they do the just a nukkad natak, through that they can express themselves, their views to the community members, and they will understand when the children will say like this, okay, this is the problem and we can rectify these problems with this method. That will understand, the community members will also understand. क्योंकि जो बुजुर्ग है हमारे, वो बच्चों की बातें बहुत अच्छे से समझते हैं, चाहे वो पढ़े लिखे हैं या नहीं, लेकिन वो बच्चों की बातों को बहुत ध्यान से सुनता है, क्योंकि आज की जनरेशन है ये और हमारा कल का फ्यूचर बनने वाले हैं. तो ये सब चीजें हमारे लिए बहुत जरूरी हैं. सिर्फ textbook knowledge is not enough for the students to become responsible citizens, and to make the civic sense more beautifully, we can inculcate these habits in the students to make the environment clean. Nowadays we are thinking about the cleanliness after pandemic. So many changes have been occurred in this life. We can say we are changing ourselves कि इस टाइप का खाना खाना है और इस टाइप का नहीं, ये सफाई रखनी है और ये नहीं, इस टाइप की हम बहुत सारी चीजें अब हमने अडॉप्ट की हैं. वी आर चेंजिंग ourselves and same is the with the students. They will understand the problems themselves and they can rectify them and they can give the solutions for them. I think this is the better way, best way to communicate with the community members. Uh, I
Sir,
think,
Thank
in addition to that,
Hmm.
I would like to add one or two sentences what our efforts are, like new admissions or school fete. This time, instead of only school campus is the fete venue, we organized fete kind of activities in 6 apartments nearby. So the admissions came from the 3 kilometer area. EWS, normally EWS, children think, parents think, or school authorities think that they are not good children. Actually, believe me, they are very good children. And so
in
we took the help of
academically, in studies, they are very good.
in extracurricular, in
Hmm.
co-curricular,
Activities
and
also,
in their leadership qualities, sir. And I'm proud to share with you that 5 of my students, they are now leaders in the political parties. And
mine
those,
also.
sir, those children, they never got through in school academics. Can you believe it? They got only 33. They could not even get 33% marks. So no, always all the teachers they had red lines on the report cards. But now see the life skills, sir. So we
maybe
could
that.
not do their skills that time. But now I realize that these leaders, you never know, sir. Dr. Abdul Kalam may be sitting in the classroom.
Maybe.
Purveena ma'am was saying, Modi ji, he may be sitting with us in some of the schools somewhere. So we
So,
need to work on the skills.
Yes, sir. When schools collaborates, community thrives. Students not only learn but they lead.
The
So,
resume is built in the community, and knowledge is,
Same is with me, Madhuma.
so, madam,
My student is BJP leader for the youths.
Madam
leader.
Madhu, where your comments in 3-4 lines
about.
about the discussion that we have done. Whatever you want, if you want to conclude, give some taglines, 3-4 lines. You are most
Okay, sir.
welcome.
Sir, okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Hmm.
Sir, I feel, in school administration, so many times we are tagged up with police things, we are tagged up with the political things, we are tagged up with the recognition thing, affiliation thing. Some of the powerful leaders. In my kind of setup, we need finance also, sir. So these leaders, when we just talk to them and we just satisfy their inflated ego, then they really work. हम लोग तो गाना गाते थे सर इनके लिए जो आते थे ना, जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हम नवा. सर ये मैनेजमेंट के जो कम्युनिटी के लोग होते हैं ना, इनको कुछ नहीं चाहिए. दे नीड ओनली सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट, दे नीड ओनली रिस्पेक्ट एंड रिगार्ड. अगर हम वहां आ जाएं बजाय इनको बुलाने के, सो इट रियली वर्क. सर आई एम थैंकफुल you have touched our main points that are needed in the education wherever we are, either in school or higher up. We need to work on the skills, then only we can meet our global trends in education, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madam Neetu Singh, ma'am. Now it's your turn to summarize.
Yeah. Sir, thank you. Veena ma'am, she's spoken very well about this 3-4 line and the tagline as well. Sir, I think I'm totally agree, but here what I feel that teachers should also be well trained, and teachers should also inculcate such kind of emotion and expression towards the students. What happens sometime, because if the teachers are not well trained, sometimes they somewhere they speak something which really, it impact badly to the mind of the child, because we have 2-3 example. So what I feel, the teacher before entering to the class, whoever is entering to the classroom to teach the child, he or she should be well trained. He or she should be well-trained teachers training and to understand the job which he or she is being opted. It should be by choice, not by chance. So what I feel, management, of course, management, finance, but stakeholder main is teacher as well.
NEP is putting focus on this, ki train the
Yes,
teachers everywhere.
exactly. We are, but we need to inculcate such kind of emotion.
Yes.
Most of the young generation, they are working for money only and just for time pass, because they are looking for government job. If they will get, this is just by chance. It's not by choice. So whosoever is coming, it should be by choice of the teacher, by the choice of
Actually,
the individual.
they are choosing the teaching professional
No.
by
So
chance, not by.
yes. So it's by chance. Probably that is the reason that emotion they are not able to express towards student, and they sometimes they use wrong language, or they insult, or they humiliate sometimes in front of the students, and that humiliation really impact badly to the child brain. So I would suggest that this is very, very important. Before selecting the teacher also, we need to check whether the teacher is really by choice or by chance. If by chance, no issue, we are ready to train, but the teacher should ready to accept. So
Okay.
such kind of attitude needs to be checked. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, Dr. Agarwal, it's your turn to summarize.
Sir, I will say in one line, a panel discussion is nothing about opinions, but it is a perspective shaping progress.
Exactly.
तो इस चीज में एक ही लाइन में ये सब कुछ हो जाता है कि ये सिर्फ एक डिस्कशन नहीं है, और वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द टुमारो, वी आर शेपिंग टुमारो एज वेल,
Yes, yes.
दिस
Very
डिस्कशन.
good. So, thank you very much. And I'll conclude it. Few lines I have written. कि शिक्षा, और वो जो आपने बोला वही है, शिक्षा केवल पुस्तकों में नहीं, गलियों चौराहों में भी पलती है. समुदाय की मिट्टी से ही बच्चों की सोच संवरती है. जहां मिलकर हाथ बढ़ाते हैं, वहीं संस्कार जन्म लेते हैं. सेवा, सहयोग और संवेदना शिक्षा को पूर्ण करते हैं. विद्यालय हो या समाज का आंगन, दोनों का रिश्ता अटूट महान. समुदायों से ही जुड़ी शिक्षा ही गढ़ती उज्जवल भारत की पहचान.
वेल सेड, वेल
Very
सेड.
nice,
So,
sir.
Well
Very
said,
nice.
sir.
I have
Wonderful, sir.
tried to summarize
Wonderful.
whatever
You
you have
wrote?
said.
Sir,
And
you composed? Sir, you composed?
pardon?
You composed this part?
I have tried.
Oh,
Oh, very good.
very nice, sir.
So thank you very much. I had tried that your point should come in this, because I can
Conclusion
remember
of everything.
whenever you were saying, so it was very close to this. So actually, we are talking of this a very different subject. It is education beyond the classroom. But if you
Well-
see the spiritual aspect of that,
Mhm.
if you read Gita,
Hmm.
in Gita, and Krishna has said,
Paramchit.
Tasma saktam satatam karyam karam samachara asakto hayacharan karma paramapnoti purushah. So they used to say one thing very interesting. Therefore, giving up attachment, perform action as a matter of duty, because by working without being attached to the fruits, one attain the supreme. That is in that what
कर्म
is,
किए जा फल की इच्छा मत कर.
हाँ, वो कर्मण्यवाधिकारस्ते मां
वादिकारस्ते
फलेषु
मां फलेषु
कदाचन
कदाचन.
मां
Yeah.
कर्म फल हेतुर्भुः पाते संगो स्वकर्मणि.
जी.
तो वो श्लोक ये है, इसका एक्सटेंशन है कि अगर आप सुप्रीम को पाना चाहते हो तो आप अपने कार्यों में ईमानदारी से लगे रहो, चुपचाप
सर
लगे रहो.
यही चीज है, आज ये खत्म
लगे
होती जा-
रहो, लगे रहो मुन्ना
बहुत
भाई.
कम होती जा रही है.
लगे रहो.
हम लोग क्रेजी थे अपनी ड्यूटीज के प्रति, क्रेजी कि जो करना है बखूबी करना है, नहीं तो मत करो. हमारा सीधा एक स्लोगन था, जो करना है बहुत दिल से और अच्छे से करो, वरना मत करो.
Ma'am,
But
when
I'm
we
happy
talk of, sir,
to
Gen Z and Alphas, when we talk of them, They don't listen to anyone, and they are so digital. Even from digital side also, they're not that expert, but they are happy with themselves. They hardly talk, they hardly eat, they hardly follow any of the regime that we are following. They're different breeds, sir. Everybody is worried about Gen Z now.
We'll have one discussion about the Gen Z. Then I'll
Sure,
send you a
sir.
link.
Gen Z तो
Sure,
Gen
sir.
Z बन के रहेगा बस AI ने
Thank
और
you.
बना दिया.
Thank you very
so
much. You
Thank you,
are the
sir.
Thank you,
generation.
sir.
You are the
Thank you so
generation
much.
who has seen different
Both
generation.
sides.
When we will come again next, when we are
I'll
going to
I'll
meet.
I'll inform you,
Yeah.
and it will be welcome gesture from my side whenever you are free. You join us for next discussion. So
Yeah.
thank you
Sure,
very
sir,
Thank
much.
you,
sure.
sir.
Beena ma'am, hi. Beena ma'am तो कॉल ही
Hi.
नहीं उठाती है. आप
Yeah.
तो
Now,
कॉल ही नहीं
Neetu ma'am,
उठाते हो, Beena ma'am.
Neetu ma'am,
Love
Namaste.
you,
you
love you,
asked
love
about
you.
that. You asked about that, sir. Lady like
Yeah.
I used to wear studs only. I don't wear.
both of them. They were